Hello, collective. Welcome to this energy reading, aka your music channeling. Please take what resonates. Let's dive into it. Okay, your ghost's song is Dreaming of You by Selena Quintanilla Perez. Okay, so I've done this reading before, probably in a different way, in a different font, in a different style, definitely different messages. If those resonate, go and check them out. I will link them in the description or in the actual video. Yeah, let's get started. So, long story short, I feel like I'm gonna base this off the lyrics. This person is dreaming of you, dreaming of them. There is some sort of distance between you and them. There's gonna be a confession, okay, and that's pretty much it. Dreams, confirmation, can't wait to tell you that they love you. You can't wait to tell them that you love them. It's great. It's beautiful. Okay, that is the message. I feel like this is long overdue. Like the emotions, the confession, the expression of it all. Somebody coming to the realization. It could be everything that I mentioned or one or the other, but it's long overdue. Okay, whether you be waiting for a confession, waiting to express to them, or realizing that you have feelings for them, it's long overdue. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna shuffle a little bit, and then we're gonna go on to the specific. So we're gonna do a little bit different. So overall, for everybody that's watching, cards are relevant. They feel like you're perfect. You guys are perfect together. You're the one. Okay? For some of you guys, you could have had an ending, like you thought it was really over. Or they thought it was really over, but then, Lord and behold, that dream was a confirmation for somebody to take action. And this is why they're like, you know what? Fuck it. It was over, but I still love them. Okay? Yeah. And for some of you guys, it's not that. It's just the realization of your person, realizing that you are the perfect one for them. Okay? I'm also tuning into, for some of you guys, it could have been like a back and forth situation in terms of a relationship. Like you guys could have started it off as being casual, right? And for some, it's just, you guys met, boy meets girl, or whomever meets whomever, and love happened, Some of you guys are in a long distance relationship. For others, that's not the case. So if you thought that things weren't I will say this though, like there are obstacles, you will overcome it. Some of you guys will have it much easier than others. Okay, so as an example, even if there is distance, it doesn't mean it's impossible, but it's going to be hard. Okay, that's like one of the examples of an obstacle. Okay, like I said, some of you guys will have easier to overcome your guys' obstacles. For others, it's gonna be a bit harder. Okay. Okay, so these cards could be relevant. I feel like this is like a little bit of a backstory. So it could have been some heartache, some pain, some deception. And this is the reason why somebody is so heartbroken, going through something, so hurt, not speaking, etc. It could be from a past relationship you guys were in or they were in. It could have infected the ones that you're in together with them in this moment in time. Or there could have been some heartache with your person, some sort of betrayal. But the thing is, if it was you and your person, I don't feel like it's, you're crying and depressed over it. It's more so you could have felt disappointed, or they felt disappointed, but it's not, that deep. I'm not just from personal experience, just on a general census here. If somebody hurts you and you have hurt them and you have hurts from your past, it is not impossible to have it all mixed up. Okay? If you dream about your person and they dream about you and you feel this push to reach out to them or them to you, and you feel in your heart like, I actually did dream about them and you feel good about this, then go for it, right? Everybody has dreams and everybody gets signs from time to time, but it's not everybody that wants to follow upon this or feel good within their heart to do so, right? You could have a dream about your person and you'd be like, okay, let me take this chance, and they're looking at you like, I never really dreamt about you. This is the case of they also have similar signs. For instance, you dreamt about them in 2024, right? And it was so vivid and you didn't do anything about it until this year, right? And when you tell them about this dream, they're like, you know what? They did have something that they want to tell you, but they weren't sure. But based on this dream, taking this action solidified what you guys always had, okay? I do feel like for whoever went through the pain between you and your person, it was more so like a betrayal, right? If they caused you inflicted any pain and vice versa, it was more so betrayal and disappointment. That will be overcome together, okay? Now, for others, I do feel like it was past relationships that, made it hard for you or your person to see this in a good light, okay? I'll talk about this all the time. If you don't heal, it's really hard to get into anything with anyone, whether it's friends, colleagues, like any relationship. Because I don't know about you, but I feel like if you've been through something, it has a tendency to come up again if you don't heal it. I don't know. That's just me. But I do have some specifics. So I guess your overall advice is they're coming back, you're coming back to them. They got the signs. If you're gonna base it on the lyrics through dreams, but I do feel like it's more so like a urge, like something based on your intuition more so than dreams. But since we have this song, the dream part could heavily resonate. But I feel this, I know what it is, but you guys know, I know I'm rambling. I don't know if this is symbolic, but when you get the urge to do something and you don't know where it's coming from, and it's not based on anything but a hunch, right? I feel like that is what's for the majority, okay? And if we're gonna base it on the lyrics, there was a dream. Somebody had a dream, okay? And that's why they are taking this action towards you or you towards them, okay? But let's do your overall advice card. Yes, I'm not gonna dissect this message from male to female. I don't know why. I don't feel like it. So remember this. Stay focused and remember you're valuable, okay? I also feel like you bring a lot of value. You make your person feel seen and vice versa, okay? Not to complicate things. So, based on the specifics, which are specific insights for specific people, I got Leo male, okay? Leo. And then we have Lisa, Lisa, the name, okay? Aries female, 1995, England, okay? And then we have that a karmic is pissed at this connection. And then we have a Sagittarius is also upset. It could be male, it could be female. And then something happened in 2024 or 2025 in April, okay? So I have number 8. So it could be last year, 8th of April, or tomorrow, 8th of April. Speaking of tomorrow or dates, I got this song today on the 7th of April, okay? So let's shuffle and see what comes up. So we're gonna start first with Leo. I'm tuning into, it's a Sagittarius that could be mad. If you're a Leo, if, hey, you could be, a Sagittarius mad at a Leo, okay? Because of a rejection. So it could be that the Leo took action and the Sag was like, no, sorry. The Sag could have taken action and the Leo was like, no, I don't want this. Or the Sag got information that the Leo want to go somewhere else and now the Sagittarius person feels rejected, okay? It could be male or female. But it's a Leo male that is like nonchalant about this, okay, about this rejection. Number 13 could also be symbolic. I feel like this Leo person want to focus more on their destiny, on their purpose in life, and they don't want love. Heavy on emphasis Sagittarius individual, okay? So yeah, if you dreamt about them or they dreamt about you, the Leo person don't see it as an initiative to take it anything further than a dream, okay? Now, Lisa. So, messages in relation to Lisa. Lisa, they feel a lot of temptation towards you, or you feel a lot of temptation towards this person. The thing is that you could be acting very cold, very distant, or they're acting very cold and very distant. Okay? What else is relevant when it comes to Lisa? So you might come back together with this person, or they might come back together with you. I feel like they're just putting on a facade right now, or you doing this, Lisa. So basically, if there was an ending, you guys will get back together again. Okay? For some of you guys, it could be twin flames. I'm not feel for some, okay? Like 1%, okay? So the next one here is Aries. Aries. You see your cards. So right now, Aries, I feel like they have some, what I mentioned before, I feel like this could be relevant. That whole trauma situation, like they could have inner child wounds, or you have Aries, you or them, okay? So I guess that needs to be addressed because somebody is still hiding behind this, disassociating, don't want to face reality, have a hard time taking accountability. It could be you, it could be them, Aries, I don't know, but somebody is still hurt about something. I don't know if they hurt you or you were hurt by your past or they were hurt by their past, but that needs to be addressed, okay? Like somebody's acting like it's not a big deal, but for some reason it seems to be. For this relationship to work, it needs to be, dealt with, okay? Some of them, I'm gonna give you an advice. So we got this one here. Maybe it's fear that's like holding you back, or it's holding them back. But yeah, something about fear, okay? And I'm also tuning into 21. It could be age, it could be timeline, I don't know. Timeline as in hours, days, weeks. Then we have 1995. Okay, you could be born during this, that could be a date of birth, okay? So basically, you got these cards. 35 could be relevant. 26, age, timeline. So somebody doesn't want to be a homebody, don't want to stay at home anymore. It could be a hometown, or maybe they don't like to be with somebody that's a homebody. They're more so an outgoing person, and because of the non-changes, somebody is willing to leave this relationship. So, okay, so in terms of that age limit, somebody feels like there is not compatibility, so they feel some type of way. Yeah, somebody feels like we're stuck at home. It's giving quarantine, and it's like stressing somebody out. Whoever is born during the 1995 era, okay? How how old are you? You are 30 years of age if you're born 1995. Okay? According to Google. Okay, but yeah, 26 could also be relevant in 35. But yeah, somebody doesn't want to be a homebody, so you're kind of like, I know. But like, I feel like that's like first world problems. It's not really that deep. Somebody has issues with communicating, or I feel like a lot of you guys have, or they have a lot of issues with communicating. Okay, let's see how they're feeling though. They still want to get to know you, so I don't know. And you still want to get to know them. Hey, listen, let's move on to the next specific one. We got England. So listen, I've been getting this freaking country for the past week or two or three actually, and the situation here is this: you might resonate with the divine feminine reading I did. I mentioned England a lot. I know what yeah, that's the only time I can remember. That might resonate. So we're just gonna pull a card. You could be from England. The person you're dreaming of could be from England. You could have met in England. It's so weird because I personally say the UK. So I know this is giving back in the days, okay? Like I refer to, England, even if it's in its entirety as the UK. Me personally, so that's like somebody's vocabulary, even if it's not grammatically correct. But yeah, 31 could be relevant. Age or timeline in terms of England. 27 could be relevant. So somebody is acting very cold, very distant, or like a machine. And they need to kind of get it more in tune with their spiritual side, or with divine, or with the universe. So I don't know, maybe you and your person have two different belief systems, and that's like what's creating this obstacle. I mean, you guys are still dreaming about each other. I feel like that's the sign, but one person is like very cold and distant, so one person is very spiritual, or somebody feels like they need to get in tune with their spiritual side because obviously there are messages there, but nobody wants to. I don't know. I really don't know, but hey, there might be a rejection if there is no action. I will say that if there is no action in terms of like whatever sign that's happening in terms of England, there might be a rejection. Because I feel like you both want this, and 33 could also be relevant. 27, 13 in terms of like timeline, but like I feel like you both are like, you guys could have like a lot of sexual dreams about each other, but somebody's like, that doesn't phase me, and another person is like, that's a sign from the divine. Use your discernment though, because I don't know what it is, but I feel like one person is like more into it than the other one. That's in relation to England, okay? So in relation to somebody is pissed at this connection, Sagittarius, or is it a Sag that's pissed? It's not a Sag. Well, Sagittarius is pissed, but then there is also somebody else. It's not a Sag. No, it's not a Sag. Sorry, but somebody is pissed. So, for instance, like for you that's coming together, whether you guys were separated or in it together still, there is an outsider, a third party that feels some type of way. They're upset. and it's more so. So whoever's upset is a feminine. Okay, so as an example, you were together with this feminine in the past and you broke up with them to go and be with collective, right? Or collective, you're still with your person, but their ex is still hating. Okay, there is a female ex or a female past person. They might not even be an ex, but they could have been in your life or in that person's life. They're hating on the fact that you're gonna get together with the person you're thinking of, wanting back in your life, or vice versa, them wanting you back in your life. There is a feminine individual that is feeling some type of way. They're upset. They could be upset with you about your person, have you on the relationship, the fact that you're getting back together, whether you guys have ended it, whether you guys are still together. Okay, so yeah, they could come up very sweet and whatnot, but they were a hater. Okay, so yeah, just kind of be mindful. They don't want you guys to be soulmates. 14 could be relevant timeline, or timeline. So now we're gonna go on to a Sagittarius pitch. I feel like that's linked to the Leo one that I did in the beginning, but we're gonna just do one card. So why are they pissed? Because they feel, if a Sagittarius is pissed overall, male or female, it's because they feel betrayed. Okay, they feel like they feel you betrayed them. Okay, or you feel like they betrayed you if you're a Sagittarius watching. Okay, so let's see what happened, what's relevant last year on the 8th 2024 April, based on the cards. So last year, it would have to do with some sort of clarity. It was not clear enough. Okay, whatever was supposed to be a clear statement last year on the 8th of April was not it. Okay, yeah. So basically, somebody's not at peace, and the guidance was bullshit. Okay, and now somebody's like, fuck the bigger picture in terms of what happened last year on the 8th. I don't know who feels this way, but somebody does. Okay, so what's gonna take place tomorrow on the 8th of April? So for some of you guys, you have to be loyal to who you love. I do feel like for others, the loyalty is not what it seems to be, and for others, it's exactly what it's supposed to be. Okay, that makes me feel like not everybody is authentic here, but for those that are, you know what it is. Okay, like it's gonna be very clear on who is real and what is what is not. Okay, and that is for whoever resonates for a sign in terms of tomorrow on the 8th 2025. So any changes that is relevant for everyone? I think I did that though. The changes here is that you are their wish fulfillment. Okay, that's that. You're their wish. You're their wish fulfillment, and that's why you're either gonna get some sort of action, support, or travel towards you. So collective, that's everything. If you resonate with a past reading, you will see this somewhere in the video or down below. I think one of them has like an extended what you can do. I think it will be listed in the comment section on that old reading. But nonetheless, collective, thank you so much for stopping by, staying, and see you in the next reading. Okay.